go. I'm stapled shut inside an outside world, and I'm sealed in tight. But up right at home, I'm claustrophobic. Closing in and I'm catastrophic. And not again, I'm smeared across the page and doused in gasoline. I wear you like a stain, yet I'm the one who's obscene. Catch me up on all your sordid little insurrections. I've got no time to lose, I'm just caught up in all the cattle. Fray the strings, throw the shapes, hold your breath, and listen. I am a world before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I will remember before I forget. Before I forget that I am a world before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I will remember before I forget. Before I forget that I'm ripped across the ditch and settled in the dirt, and I wear you like a stitch, and I'm the one who's hurt. Pay attention to your twisted little indiscretions. I've got no right to win, I'm just caught up in all the battles. Locked in clutch, pushed in place, hold your breath. Hey, listen, I am a world before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I will remember before I forget. Before I forget that I am a world before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I will remember before I forget. Before I forget that my ends, it justifies my means. All I ever do is delay my every attempt to evade the end of the road. And my end, it justifies my means. All I ever do is delay my every attempt to evade the end of the road. I am a world before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I will remember before I forget. Before I forget that I am a world before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I will remember before I forget. Before I forget that I am a world before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I will remember before I forget. Before I forget that. Okay, we have our intro song now having been done. Why did we have an intro song for today? Because I wanted to. That's the entire reason we had an intro song today. That, and we're actually going to be skipping the main part of the roles today because, as you guys can see here, I actually did some roles before stream today. Yeah, server updated, I pulled I1, so we'll be doing this. Also, the outfit just looks kind of weird to me. There's little spikes on the knee. Oh, I have a couple of these. Cute. Feels generic. Feels weird, actually. Do you okay, so you summon a fucking bike. Okay, that one's unique animation for you. And we also continue the trend of Shift Up not paying English voice actors for collabs. Anyway, back to V-Mode actually. Okay. She's got her heels, got little points on them, fucking knee-high boots, bodysuit with the inside. I mean, I don't hate it. It's a neat little design. wonder why she's wearing a leather breastplate, but it's just leather armor there. Little spikes. No. Probably just something I would have needed to play Persona to know. Let's see what her skills do. Effect 1 nuke boost, what the fuck? Okay, so she gets extra elemental advantage damage just for existing. Extra defense just for existing. Oh, and consistently gets more attack. Oh, okay. And one more. That's not her ult. That's persona function. Effect 2. So whenever one more takes effect, it deals distributed damage. Effects when follow-up takes effect, all enemies. Okay, so just dealing a fuck ton of damage. Okay, so there's one more. So one more is her ult. So when she ults, she also does extra distributed damage. Oh shit, she does a lot of distributed damage. What the fuck? Fist of Justice. What the hell's follow-up? She's burst 3, yeah. So she just exists to deal damage to everything. Huh. I still don't see where follow-up is on here, am I? Just blind and tired? Boost Defense Master, Nuke Amp, Rajuka. Oh, that all only happens if a wind code enemy is present too, okay. I still don't see where follow-up would be. Phantom Thieves of Heart, oh god. I'm happy I made popcorn because I knew going into this that Phantom is gonna make an appearance. Speaking of, apparently. Will I get favorite ticket? Damn it. I'm gonna have to pull for this later. I actually really do like Phantom. As you can see, I like Phantom. Okay. Let's throw, what's the name of the synchro machine, and I got popcorn for when Phantom starts being Phantom. Because I haven't eaten much today.
もらったこの力で恩返しできるよう頑張るわね。
Preemptively do these now. Because I can already feel them when they use them. Good. Alright. Without further ado, one more further. Let's do a little bit of rolling. Something good? No gold? No goldie. Oh well. We already got the banner, and we do have her too. Alright, let's start. What the fuck is... I guess they're changing the UI for the collab again. Oh. Next up, an update on the mysterious case of people suddenly falling unconscious. For the past few days, reports of these incidents have been coming in from all across the arc. The number of victims continues to rise. According to eyewitnesses, the victims suddenly collapsed and lost consciousness without any warning signs. Many of them have yet to wake from their comas. Doctors have found no signs of physical trauma, poisoning, or any other obvious abnormalities. It appears as though only their consciousnesses were suddenly cut off, almost as if someone flipped a switch. The central government has stated that it is devoting all available resources to uncovering the cause of these incidents. So far, no significant progress has been made. Hey, Rappy, please pass me that soda, will you? Sure. Meanwhile, reports continue to come in. I'm gonna have to do this manually. Fuck me. Hiding of the Black Monster. Authorities are also investigating whether these incidents are connected to the case. Rappy drops the soda bottle. Looks like my hand slipped. Wait. Why don't these two have their upgraded outfits? Next, let's hear what people on the street have to say. My friend suddenly just spaced out. It's like he's on some sort of drug. It's more like something had possessed him. You know, like something had taken hold of him. I think it was a shadow. He was right in front of me, but all I could make out was this blurry, pitch black outline. I don't really remember what it looked like, but I was too shaken up. Why is only Rappy in her new form? This is gonna piss me off. You scared? No. You're scared, aren't you? I said no. Terrified then. You too, Commander. Jeez, everyone's been freaking out over that lately. People just suddenly keel over and everyone starts panicking. Did you see it yourself? Yeah, I was in the Ark the day before yesterday. Luckily there was a hospital nearby, so I just took him there. You should be careful too, Commander. It could be contagious. A mysterious infectious disease in an enclosed space. Sounds like the opening of a disaster movie. In about 28 days, then won't all these people get back up and start attacking everyone? That doesn't scare me. Because you can take them all out? Yeah. If bullets work on it, there's nothing to be afraid of. That's my stance on most horror genres. Come on, Rappy, you're so cold. The whole point of that genre is the person who was laughing and joking with you just moments ago suddenly turns. Or you hesitate because you can't bring yourself to pull the trigger. Very much so, actually. Also, hi, Slimesy. There was a fun fact. I actually had this conversation with one of my old coaches back when I was doing sports stuff. Where, well, I forget why I asked him this, but I literally asked him, hey, if you turn into a zombie, how do you want us to take you out? And he just looked at me and said, preferably a knife so you don't have to use more resources, but do what you gotta do. Actually, I think it was because everyone else in Archer Club was like, no, I wouldn't want to, if I was a zombie, I'd want someone to have to use this caliber on me, and they were like, oh yeah, no. I want whoever survives to have to put in the effort to kill me. And our coach is like, nah, don't use resources that you don't need to. I respect it. Well, back looks at me. Next stagger quarter. Commander, that's not funny. Rappy flinches, then slowly relaxes her body. I don't think I can do it. See? Even if it becomes one of the undead, Master Stonemaster. Deep down, he's still the same person. That's a weird way to put it. Come on, guys, enough of this gloomy talk. Let's just enjoy our time off. That's a good idea. After the three of them head to bed. Once again, we're bringing you an update on the ongoing string of unexplained loss of consciousness cases. The incident. The TV is still reporting ominous news, so I'll turn it off. I would do the same. I don't like the news. Oh, hell yeah. If we don't see Delta with her ninja costume, I'm going to riot. Actually, I can live without Delta. I did touch. Ooh, we get a full-on map. Let's see it. Oh, Phantom. I love Phantom. Phantom is so fucking great. Mental shutdown, what the fuck? Well, I mean, to be fair, yeah, that's basically what I did last time the Phantom Thieves came on, wasn't it? Consider last time what the fuck we were saying on our film. That's a neat little cutscene. After yourself in the common space for dorm roll. Curfew is right before midnight. Okay. I'm assuming this is an important area in the game. Oh yeah, it's a fun fact. I've told this to Slimesy already. I have never played a Persona game in my life. I've actually thought about getting Persona 5 a couple times and playing it on stream, but Nikke Energy Midnight Nikke. Aid! Oh, how I love Aid. I adore Aid. Bunny or no bunny suit. Coppola, Soda. Beautiful. We're just going around to see what the map has to offer us. It looks like just a street with the maid outside the maid cafe. So I'm assuming we're gonna see the Made for You squad in this event. So we'll see when we get into it. I'm just doing everything around the map first so we can have explored it. I was hoping this event would be voiced, by the way. Okay, now hopefully I can be heard around the same as the game volume. Oh, yeah, and they changed the burst animations again. I still think my favorite UI change was for Stellar Blade.
We will also emerge victorious, so long as we never give up hope.
I figured Persona 5 had something going on for it this year. So I think this is supposed to be a collab with Persona 3, 4, and 5. Because from what I have heard, at least, those are the 3 games that are supposed to be represented. Oh, which skin did I get? Which was the free skin? The Student Council President one? See, and here's the thing. I actually think this skin is better. I don't really want to get it, though. We'll see. Don't mind me just getting my gifts. Also, as a fun fact, I didn't actually realize in my first, like, 12 different events that the maintenance shop gifts all reset. Wait a minute. Okay, no, sorry, that just looked weird to me. Oh, notes. Now hiring part-time for folding paper airplanes. Okay. Oh, that was the login stamp. He'll come out soon. I don't know which game you're from, though. Oh, wait, they each get their own squads. I guess that's because they're from different games then, right? Or am I just completely off my mark? Because they announce all this shit on X, but I don't remember I have a Twitter. Like, ever. Oh shit, wait, Wikipedia. Letter by abnormal. As you guys remember, I was not around during the Chainsaw Man or ReZero event. Technically, I wasn't around for the Nier event either, but they reran it. Fucking rerun these two. Do it, shift up no balls. You reran EVA part 1. So this is one of them. Self-proclaimed special investigation team is whatever she's from. This one is part of a Phantom Thieves of Hearts. So, oh my god, Phantom is gonna have a great day. Hi, Takina. I loved Takina. She was great. And this Aegis girl is from... Okay, we're gonna go over your costume now. Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. What the fuck is this outfit? Is she a robot? Why is there fucking holes in the tips of her gloves? Does she fucking shoot out of there? I'm still not sure why there's an Athena right behind her. Oh, yeah, those are guns. Okay, then. She doesn't even have feet. She has fucking hooves? Is she a robot? Or is she like an actual robot? I mean, I guess if she's Aegis, she's Athena's shield. Is that why she has Athena just chilling behind her? Yeah, she's a robot. Neat. Now, what about this thing? Is that, wait, that's like a bird behind it, I guess. Okay, that's a cute outfit. I want this outfit. Oh, thank God, this is the one we get from the event. I want this outfit. This outfit looks beautiful. Let's go into just the pure view. I mean, she's just wearing a fucking leggings, skirt. She just looks like a student. This one just looks beautiful, though. Yes, I don't know why she gets a fucking harpy bird phoenix thing behind her. She gets the fucking Greek goddess of wisdom. Especially if she's a robot. And this chick just fucking summons a bike. I don't understand it, but okay. Alright, Slimesy, you better hope that I like this event, because if I do, I might actually end up getting Persona. Anything else around this area that looks interesting? Whatever the fuck this thing is, I guess. I'm gonna guess this is where Story 2 will be? Or the minigame. The Maze of Shadows, a large work of art by an artist from the arc who's been looking into different ways to represent night. I have no idea if that's significant or not. Looks weird. What's over here? There are a number of different drinks available. Bikini Bubbles Counterattack God of Victory. Those are some weird drink names. Now hiring part-time. Okay, for packing and loading. Huh. Hey, you! Yeah, you! I can tell from that gloomy look on your face that you're worried about catching that disease that's going around, right? I just so happen to have a rare supplement tamed from the surface. You interested? A single pill of this miracle drug can make even an old granny spring to her feet. When you're in luck, as a bonus, I'll give you a pill that makes you more attractive. Hey, don't ignore me. That was funny. I do love watching the scam artists at work sometimes. I just think it's funny. I'm gonna stand right here and wait for the next batch of bikers to come by just to see what the animation does. Run me over, I fucking dare you. I'll play chicken with the scooter. Wait, did they actually stop to wait for me? Well, the green light's telling those guys to go now. They went through me. My insurance claim. Alright, let's stop looking around. Yeah, sounded about right. I have nothing really to comment on this menu design. It's probably a Persona thing.
Yes.
I'm on your side.
Cool. So I have the two heavy hitters. Or I have the 2 points values, so
I'll be the best hand in your deck. I will answer my subject's calls.
Right now? Okay.
I have gone
no
through
problem.
most of my popcorn in this opening. Whatever, I'm not making seconds. Several days later. Hello, Phantom. Excuse me? Why'd you come in through there? Is there some reason I shouldn't use the door? I was just expecting you to pop in through the floor or the ceiling. Quincy is away at the moment, so I was unable to use the secret passage. I thought you would have known some by now. Isn't Makoto the one I already have? The one who has a fucking bike? What historical figure is the bike? Henry Ford? We're gonna keep going. But we're circling back. I was joking! You mean her fucking bike persona is actually supposed to be a representation of Henry Ford? We're going back on. Phantom is in full Phantom Thief mode, mask and all. It seems I can't fool you at all. The truth is, everyone's already prepared. For what? For knows? A Phantom Thief mission, naturally. What? Indeed. Even on days when the Thieves of Justice are inactive, there are still reports of Phantom Thief sightings. Pope Joan? Hang on. We're looking this shit up. Chat, you don't get to see this mostly because I didn't actually set up for Googling right now on Stream. Huh. I love how literally, what is that? One paragraph and about 5 bullet points about this down. I just read the words. Modern historians in the Catholic Church agree that the tale is a complete myth or satire with no contemporary record supporting this. Okay, that is kind of funny. But again, a bike? Why is this person being portrayed as a fucking bike? I forgot the fucking Wikipedia. Fucking fandom wikis are evil. Okay, whatever. Whatever. It's what it is. Ooh, books. Sorry, guys, I checked by checking my email again. As a fun fact, though, I have a new book. At first, it was mere coincidence, but it looks like someone posted on a forum saying they saw Phantom Thief. The picture is pretty blurry. That's because it's a screenshot of a video. Fans complain this is a video. The footage is dark and out of focus. Hard to make out. Though it looks like the silhouette of a person is leaping from one rooftop to another. Is that a Nikke? No way to know. However, Phantom pulls up a website. The Queen person or the story, the fictitious story about the Pope? Also, Joker is the only name I have ever heard about for Persona. I have no idea who that is, though. Yeah, I don't know much about that story, but apparently most historians are non-believers, as well as the Catholic Church's own records. Which, to be fair, I think... Okay, so as a fun fact, Slimesy, I don't know if you actually know this because you don't really go through my VODs as much as you used to back when you were doing schoolwork, but I do... My favorite RPG series is the Eterran Odyssey series, which is also made by Atlas, fun fact. And if you actually check the HD remaster page on Steam, there is a single DLC for $2 that was apparently a pre-order bonus, where you can actually get your hands on some Persona 5 skins, or... Fuck, was it Persona 5 skins or Persona 3 or 4? We're gonna be getting distracted a lot today. I can already feel it. Mostly with how tired I am, but still. Just checking now. Why is this not in my favorites? It is literally one of my favorite games of all time. God damn it. There we go. Added it to favorites. DLC for Eterran Odyssey HD. Joker Persona. Okay. Everything gets milked for money. Okay, so the DLC for Eterran Odyssey 1, which I forgot I got, gives you Atlas-themed character portrayals to add to the party. Joker from Persona 5 and Ringo from Soul Hackers 2. That is the DLC for Eterran Odyssey HD. And now, because I am curious as shit, who wants to hear what the other games got their DLC for? Because Atlas is Atlas. Let's see. Eterran Odyssey 2 has Demi Fiend from Shin Megami Tensei 3 and Teddy from Persona 4. So that would be Eterran Odyssey 2 DLC. There's 6 Persona 5 games. What the fuck? I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that for my own sanity. Really am. Alright, so the 2 Atlas-themed character portrayals for the DLC of Etron Odyssey 3 are Nahobino from Shin Megami Tensei 5 and Aegis from Persona 3 Portable. Wait, Portable? Why not the regular? You know what? This is a question I don't think I want the answer to. But a statement I will still tell all of you as a very fun fact. Apparently, there is actually a sale on the Etron Odyssey HD games going on right now. 70% off for the first one, 65% for the second and third, or 67% if you get the bundle for all of them. I'm just ignoring Slimesy right now. I think that's for the best. But yeah, no, I'm just shilling for Etron Odyssey again. It is... there is actually a completed playthrough of VODs on the YouTube channel for the main story of the game. So if you want to see how the gameplay works before you try that out, it is right there for you. It is, again, like my absolute favorite fucking RPG series of all time. I am just fucking waiting so much for the 4th game to get an HD remaster. Fucking salivating at the thought. And the 5th. I grew up playing the 4th game a bit, mostly because it was on the 3DS. And that was like one of the few... That game, I played the shit out of the demo. And I fucking adored it. Again, there's a playlist of most of my playthrough on YouTube. The entirety of the playthrough is there for my blind playthrough of Etron Odyssey 1. When the HD remaster for 4 comes out, you can fucking bet I'm playing that on stream, because I have not played the story of that game in over a decade. Right? Yeah, over a decade. I did play the shit out of the demo back in the day, though. And then that was like one of the first things I actually put money into my 3DS to buy. Anyway. What matters is that they've been numerous sightings. We're never gonna finish this game in time for me to go to bed, am I? That doesn't look good. Exactly so. Phantom slips on her mask. I must determine whether this person is truly worthy of being a phantom thief. Up on the rooftop, thieves will crawl. I'm sorry. It was either that or the other rooftop song that I always fucking forget the band who does. We've been on a stakeout for 3 hours. No phantom thieves detected. I glance over at Phantom, who's calmly looking out over the Arc streets at night. Don't worry, they'll appear soon enough. If the rumored phantom thief is genuine, there are only so many routes they can take. You got that right. The arc may be big, but there's only so many routes you can take across the rooftops. We're right in the middle of them, so chances are... Huh? Right. What the fuck is that? It's a goddamn cat? I would love to. It looks like an unholy abomination. What the fuck is this thing? Two suspicious-looking figures stand in front of us. They're here. What the... Don't be alarmed. We're the thieves of Don't move. This is the... Fucking Miranda. This is the ACPU. Miranda steps forward and flashes her badge. You're under arrest. Miranda, wait. You mean we're not arresting them? It's only been a day and they're already onto us. Miranda is so bad at being a thief, it's hilarious. There's a reason that Miranda needs to write a report every time she even looks at that costume before, and Polly still gets a headache. Are the cops here really that good? Oh, so what are we feeling for my voice for the cat? I need to rewatch Toradora. It's been too long. And Taiga was so cute and vicious. Well, Slimesy's over there simping, so I guess we're going to stick with this voice for the cat until I'm told that it's nowhere near close to what it should be. Maybe even after, because I don't really care that much about the big fucking cat. I agree. Who the fuck is Mona? Whatever. I agree, but this isn't the time for that. If we get caught, it'll be a pain. Let's run. Alright, let's go! With that, they take off at a run. In the blink of an eye, the two of them leap onto the rooftops of the building across from them. Come on, let's go after them. Stop right there. Like we're gonna stop just because you said so. Where to next, Mona? Sorry, give me a sec. This doesn't seem like a palace, so I need to check things out first. What the fuck is a palace? Are these people robbing royalty? Oh, my arm. Those guys are good. This isn't their first rodeo. They certainly move like phantom thieves. Still, they don't seem to know their way around. We're gonna get caught. Why don't you transform, Mona? For some reason, there aren't many cars around here. Mindscape? Yeah, that's a future me problem, I'm sure. We just stand out even more. Looks like we don't have a choice. I guess so. I didn't want to have to use this way either. Don't hurt them. Got it. Persona! Stop Platinum! That's where this is going, right? We're about to get fucking Star Platinum out here to go aura, 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 aura! Helicopter? I'm getting more confused the more I look at your chat, Slimes. What the fuck? No serious phantom thieves leap onto the roof of a towering building that vanish from sight in an instant. At that moment, what the fuck is going on? A giant shadow shoots up from atop the building. A giant. Quincy, you were the only one here having fun, and just that fucking face is adorable. Just a reminder that if I remember correctly, Quincy borrowed the suit from Phantom. Yes, actually, I'd say it looks more like a phantom thief. The giant shadow swings its arm at the same time. Huh? Miranda abruptly stops her running and turns to look in a completely different direction instead of at the shadow. What's that? Everyone, watch out! Eek. She lunges at Quincy and grabs a hold of her, and the two of them tumble across the ground. Racing in behind them, Phantom slows to avoid crashing into them. Hey, what was that for? I just saved you. You were in danger. Danger? I was fine. I could have sworn there was a giant missile coming right at you. What's with you? Did you suddenly lose it or something? Oh, illusion? We rushed up to the rooftop, where the mysterious phantom thieves vanished. They're already gone, along with the giant shadow. They got away. Quite right. But what's with that giant? It disappeared with the phantom thieves. Very good question. I only got a glimpse of it, but that giant looks like a phantom thief too. It's reasonable to assume they're connected. Don't you think those phantom thieves were kind of an odd pair? One of them was really tiny. I saw it with my own eyes. It was a cat. Never change, Hunt Miranda. Also, this outfit was also borrowed from Phantom. That's right, he had ears and a tail. His fur was really soft, too. Not as fluffy as Polly's, though. What kind of cat talks and runs around on 2 feet? This just makes it even more suspicious. Yeah. My phone vibrates and I pull it out. I received a short message. Come right away. We've detected D-waves. I feel like they would have detected these earlier.
Don't worry about me. My body is in
If they've
perfect
been here
condition.
for at least a day.
There's nothing else to take.
Yeah, I'm still not a fan of the UI. It's a little cartoony for Nikke, but whatever.
It looks like I've won this game.
So D-waves. Yeah. There were several occurrences not long ago. I've marked the locations here. Hands me a tablet displaying a map of the Ark. Right in the middle of downtown. 5 blue circles are marked in the heart of downtown, with a 6th on the outskirts. Yes, we immediately dispatched nearby personnel, but they found no trace. Incidentally, there was a slight discrepancy in the timing of these D-waves. And a some points was spotted on the outskirts. This one appeared a week ago, while the rest all appeared 2 days. Staggering intervals. Next, take a look at this. The map now shows red dots. What's this? These are the location where monster sightings have been reported. The red dots are clustered around the D-wave locations marked in blue. We believe the 2 incidents are connected. I don't know a voice to give Anderson, I'm sorry. So what they said on the news is true. We still don't know for sure. We've only received eyewitnesses reports, but there's no photography or video evidence. Hating on Morgana is normal. What the fuck? You hate this cat almost as much as the Nikke community hates Penguin 1. What the fuck did it do? For now, it's still just a ghost story. It could be a real monster, or it could be some kind of mass hallucination brought on by the D-waves. Keep every possibility on the table as you investigate. We still have a lot to learn about these things. The next day, on a street in the Ark. So you assign the mission of your own as well, Monsieur. Yeah, I have to find whoever, whatever it was that suddenly appeared. Roger that. Let's start asking around. Yeah, let's all do that, I guess. Somehow what started as last night's search for the Phantom Thieves turned into another mission, and now I've got the Thieves of Justice as my backup. It's times like this where I wish I wasn't sober all the time. Excuse me, have you seen anyone suspicious? Oh, no, anything suspicious. What the heck? You're the suspicious one. I am. Is she gonna be okay? Instructor. Quincy taps me on the shoulder. Miranda is a literal police officer. I don't know what we're expecting from her. I love her though. She's great, funny as hell. Isn't that a familiar face? Now look in the direction Quincy is pointing at and phrase. What's wrong? Ooh. Phantom follows my gaze and stiffens. Excuse me, have you seen anyone suspicious? Meanwhile, Miranda continues to question people. Huh? Soup? What the fuck? I feel like I'm gonna be saying what the fuck a lot today. Who's here? What is this thing? Hi? What catches our eye is a familiar Nikke. And a bear. Is that a fucking bear? It doesn't look like a bear.
拳がうなるわね。
Reloading. There's still plenty here to steal. I'm waiting for nightfall. I'm waiting for nightfall. As usual, the thief comes out victorious.
What? I don't know if that's better or worse. I'm just gonna ignore that. It's been a while since I've seen you in the Arctic Slave. I'm on a mission. Huh? Mission? Yeah, we're looking for a suspicious person. Actually, no, something suspicious. Oh, how's that going? Eh, not the best. I stare at the thing. This is extremely suspicious. Leona, is that a bear next to you? Of course, can't you tell it's a bear? No. I start to argue back, but I stop when I notice Timmy standing behind Leona. Roar. Timmy's a lion, right? Of course, anyone can tell that just from looking at him. Huh. Leona pets the bear. I found this little guy yesterday. I don't know how he got in here, but he was wandering around with his guardian. He didn't have anywhere to stay, so I took him in and have been looking after him. You know, I never thought I'd see a bear in the Ark. So what are we up to? Going for a walk, of course. Exchange glances with Phantom and Quincy. There's still so much we don't know about D-Waves. It wouldn't be at all surprising if it could summon some kind of bizarre animal. Look, the bear has a zipper! Don't unzip that. This is very bad. That bear can talk. That bear just talked. Did that bear just talk? Bears can talk? Wow, a talking bear. That's incredible. Are you really a bear? Do you think there's someone inside, like a mascot costume or something? My friend, I believe you're right. I think so too. I wasn't expecting to summon such a unique thing. Don't touch me! Yuki-chan! Who the fuck? Huh. The bear struggles frantically. Don't move. You know, he looks like he wouldn't be able to get back up if he fell over. The sound of running footsteps draw closer. Just then, a girl comes running up. Teddy, are you okay? Hey, that's the one who gets released next week. Yuki-chan. The girl calms down the bear before bowing her head to us. I apologize for the trouble.
I will protect you as I protect all my subjects.
I have no idea what's going on.
今の感覚を忘れないようにね。
I apologize for the trouble. Hey, Yukio, any luck finding a place? Well, guess it didn't work out then, huh? I told you could stay at the shelter. Leona, do you know her? You could say that. Oh, you must be the commander Leona-san mentioned. The girl named Yukio bows in greeting. I'm Yukio Amagi. I have been in Leona-san's care. Hi. So, just as a quick aside, I actually like that they keep the Japanese honorifics for the Japanese characters. I just think it's cool. I'm almost out of water too, goddamn. I apologize for causing such a commotion. We'll leave right. Hang on, I have a few questions for you. She steals a glance at Leona to gauge her reaction. I trust him, you can. I mean, to be fair, worst case scenario, we ice her right here in the street, but that just depends on what needs to be done. I guess. Maybe because of all the commotion, I can feel eyes on us. Let's go somewhere else. Then I'll leave it to you two. Oh, thank you so much. If it hadn't been for you, Leona-san, I don't know what we would have done. Don't mention it. I'll be at the shelter. If anything comes up, let me know. I walked to a nearby park. Yukio tells us what happened. Yeah, just like I thought, you were summoned here. Yeah, you were suddenly brought here from your own world. Oh, hey. I remember anything from when you were summoned? No, not exactly. It's just when I came to, I was already here on the streets of the Ark. You mean with that bear? Wow, the buildings here are unbelievably tall. You think so? There are even taller buildings over there. Really? That must be kind of unbearable. That's not a real bear, right? Yeah, you can call him Teddy. Okay. I'm very much a bear. Feel a headache coming. I'm with you, buddy. I'll set you up with a room at the outpost. It's the base where I'm at. Just hang on tight for a bit. I'll sort everything out and we'll try to get you back to your own world. Go back. It's complicated. We'll deal with this mess later. You've been a huge help. I look forward to hearing the full explanation. Arigato. Don't mention it. Phantom approaches me. So what do you intend to do now? Now we've confirmed that someone was summoned. Now we need to check the other locations and ask around there. Let's split up. Great. I'd like to have two. You're doing this to send us back, correct? If that's the case, please let us help. This is kind of a stupid idea. I mean, she doesn't really know the location she's in, the world. Hell, she probably isn't even aware what a Nikke is, but the commotion she could cause, especially since D-Waves are supposed to be a public secret for the most part. Okay, come on. I don't think we'll run into anything dangerous. Thank you. And you don't have to be so formal. She's actually very socially. This one? I mean, she's letting Mr. Bearman do whatever he wants, which... whatever, as long as it's away from playgrounds, I guess. Hey, I look forward to working with you too. Let's work together and crack the case. I'm giving him the same voice as the cat. I don't know if that's a bad idea or not, but whatever. Leave it to me, I'm gonna fix this whole mess. Ooh. Is he always this quick to make friends? I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna say it's okay. I'm just gonna pretend this isn't happening.
There's so many things to steal.
Funny enough though,
There's still plenty here to steal.
As far as I have seen in the campaign, because again, I did not do 2 of the Collab events. This is actually the second event where male characters have went into the arc and were not playable because they are men.
As usual, the
And
thief comes out
Nikke knows what it's
victorious.
about. The only other time we have had a male character who was summoned by the D-Waves into Nikke was Adam from Stellar Blade. I just find that an interesting coincidence. I literally just basically drank like 80 ounces of water in fucking like an hour, if that. Totally would sell this. Teddy would sell his human. What? I'm not even gonna question your comments. Should be around here. I checked the tablet Anderson gave me. Yuki and Teddy weren't there either, so let's look around. Alright, Yukio, didn't you say you went to look for a place to stay a little while ago? I didn't want to keep imposing on Leona-san, so I left Teddy with her for a little while and went looking around. Look at Teddy, who's chatting away with Miranda and Quincy. What? I have no idea what slime. Sorry, talked with my mouth full. I have no idea what slime is on about in the chat, guys. YouTube comments after the fact. Someone fill me in, please. What's this? A churro stand. Their churros are delicious, and they're really famous. Ooh, I want to try some. Can you eat churros? Of course, I could eat 100. Is it okay for him to go around talking like that? I think it'll be okay. Yukiko sounds looks like she's done with everyone's shit right now. I'm kind of with her. I'm joining you, sister. Besides, nobody really pushing this back in our world either. Sounds like it hasn't been easy. Yeah. Anyway, I didn't have any money, so I looked for a job that came with room and board, but that didn't work out either. So I'm glad I got to meet you, Commander. At least now I know what's going on. Right, would it be okay if I contacted Leona-san? I'd like to let her know that I found a place to stay. Sure, we can visit her and Teddy with her. We can visit later. Okay, so we're investigating the area. Yeah, we need to start by gathering some info. Look over there, Monsieur. Wow, that is not conspicuous whatsoever. I don't think that's any fair. Her arms and legs are mechanical. Quite so. If Nikke were in that state, a mind switch would be inevitable. Maybe she's one of the older Nikke. What? I am not unpacking this. I'm not unpacking this today. Switch. Have you heard about us, Nikke? Leona-san told me she wasn't human. It's hard to believe, though. We can't get summoned to another world, so what could possibly surprise you anymore? Anyway, the point is, we were humans. So even as Nikke, we still have to look human. Otherwise, well, to put it simply, we'd end up with something like cognitive dissonance, and it'd really mess with our heads. We can't exactly have guns for arms, tank treads for legs, or missiles firing out of our chests, you know. I'm not really sure what it means, but I think I get it. As Quincy explains everything to Yukio, I watch the girl. She's still staring up at the sky without blinking. I'm gonna go talk to her. Quincy walks over to her. Ah. Sorry, Colonel stuck in my teeth. Hey, I've seen you staring at the sky for a while. Are you all by yourself? Oh, I'm Quincy, by the way. Quinn. Yeah, I got a sec. So what the fuck is the lettering for why some of them are fucking white? Okay, so I'm not gonna get an actual answer out of you about this font, am I? There's something I wanted to ask you. I'm looking for my comrades. You are not among them? Guess I failed. The way you put that was a little... I'll go try. What the fuck is up with the font? Like, not this font here, but, this one here. It's like very typewriter-esque, but some of them are just fucking black boxes with the inverted letters. Like, why is that the thing? Glittering is just... Yeah, I figured it was their art style, but what's like the fucking pattern with it? Because the I and last A are blocked out, but this A isn't, so it's not like it's all vowels, right? May I see your ID, please? Fucking even him, he's only got the one E from his name. What? This is gonna bug me, isn't it? This is gonna bug me a lot. She's a cop? No, for now. Why is Teddy so scared of the popo? She's wearing a police uniform, you know. She's a phantom thief as well. That's a police uniform? You know, as a fun fact, if anyone is familiar watching this with DC Comics, specifically the Watchmen branch of them, one of the heroes there is actually a cop. I think it's Night Owl's replacement. I haven't finished Watchmen yet, but no, one of the heroes in Watchmen, his day job is being a police officer. I think two of them, technically, because I think the old Night Owl and the current Night Owl were both police officers. Or as current as they can be in a setting where heroes were forcibly retired by the government because they have Dr. Manhattan. Either way, police as vigilantes, not the first time I've heard of that, and I just wanted to point that out. State your name and affiliation. I am Aegis, 7th generation anti-shadow. Wow, she just went straight for it. Miranda looks at us, looking like she's about to cry. I'll go. I mean, to be fair, Miranda is a police officer. She has the authority to demand that information from people. And I'm pretty sure Aegis at that point is like, oh, law enforcement, I am required to give my designation. I think, again, I don't fucking know this game. Or games, I guess. Phantom confidently approaches the girl. Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. Good for her. She's not a troublemaker like I'm sure I'm about to encounter. Also, place your bet now, chat. Do you think Joker's gonna show up in this collab? We have guys already, and we have Persona 5 representation. Would you care to join me somewhere quiet for a cup of tea? Excuse me, why are you all flirting? What? It's almost like you're hitting on her. Hit? don't know who either of those people are. I still am just curious to see if they're gonna throw Joker in, because we already have male characters, and we have Persona 5, so why the fuck not throw Joker in? Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. We will find out. Also, what the fuck is wrong with Yukio? You think so? How about this weather? Rather lovely, don't you think? The weather in this area appears to be artificial. Damn! Indeed, that is so. Do you like Phantom Thieves? Yes! Phantom keeps trying to talk to her, but the girl doesn't respond at all anymore. Well, Phantom trudges back to the group. Apologies, I failed. It's okay, I couldn't. Polly got the most out of her. Looks like it's your turn. Yep, to be fair, it really is. Then I have something to look forward to. What? What the fuck is wrong with her? Just this dialogue. Indeed, he has quite the way with women. Anytime the Phantom Thieves. I mean, we don't know if she has a P3 Akihiko. I don't know who Akihiko is. I'm just wondering what the fuck is wrong with this Yuki chick. Yukiko. Akihiko, her cast member. I have no idea what's happening. Don't let her cook. Don't let who cook. You know, I'm not gonna question this anymore. I would like to go to bed eventually. I have homework still. Yukiko. Yuki. It sounds weird if you put it like that. Hey, it's true. Regardless of what Phantom said, everyone else has failed, so no other choice. Yeah, fucking clearly. Well, what should I say to her first? The temptation is there. The temptation is heavily there. The temptation is there. The girl turns to look at me. I wanted to ask you something. The girl's eyes widen as she turns around, and then she takes a few quick steps before breaking into a run, heading straight toward me. I know we have Slimesy's bet on what she's about to say. It's a little embarrassing to say this myself, but it seems like my plan works perfectly. I suppose this was to be expected. So it's pretty rare for someone to be won over by just getting a greeting. Rare doesn't mean impossible. You're amazing. What the fuck is wrong with this chick? I don't understand this girl. Put us all together. After all, this is only the beginning. Yeah. I grabbed a full fucking popcorn kernel. Good job, me. Ah! Ow. I don't know. Reminder to the folks at home. Eat popped popcorn, not unpopped. It hurts your teeth less. Girl steps in front of me and looks up at me. She probably say something. So I'm about to do some. A flash. She runs right past me. What on earth? She's coming this way. Wait, she's after Teddy? Don't tell me she thinks he's some kind of suspicious person. He is! Without warning, the girl grabs Yukio's hand. What, me? Wait, I won the turn. What tournament? Maybe it's because you didn't get any points deducted for just standing there. This is certainly not how I expected things to unfold. Teddy approaches the girl, clutching Yukiko's hand and studying her intently. What's this smell? Could you be a persona user? Use a persona. What?
Your king shall secure another victory for the crown. I will re-engage. I will step down. This light will keep me going.
I feel like I'm finally about to figure out what a persona actually is.
No need for worry in your eyes.
And then I'm going to start making more JoJo's jokes.
Let's test your luck. There's still under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Oh, that's her burst animation.
It looks like I've won this game.
Okay, well, that's my popcorn. Ah. Oh, and mission 5. Okay. Long cutscene time. What do you mean stands and JoJo's are BS? I mean, clearly having the ability to punch faster than light and then break time is definitely not BS. And there goes my water too. It's fine, I have little juice pouches in my fridge right now, and sodas, of course, because I'm me. Surprisingly, I started to speak with her. Approximately 75 hours ago have elapsed since the reboot. This place. Better. Get that fucking kernel out of my teeth. Buildings here are very similar to those in the place I came from, but I have determined that this is a different world. Yeah, that's probably the case. Yeah, it just looks so Teddy. Then you must also be a persona user since you recognize me. You got that right. What the fuck is a persona? Come. Konohana Sakuya. Yes, I mean, this makes perfect sense, and he will then use it to liquefy your insides into a strawberry smoothie. Mwahaha! It was a joke I saw a while ago. Or not even a joke, it was just a meme one of my friends sent me about literature where it was like American media. Oh, I have a weak power. Or not American, it was like Western media. Oh, I have a weak power. I'm just comic relief at best and can't do anything. Japanese media. I can control exactly 2 strings, and with it, I will sever every artery within your body. Just the stupidest fucking things ever get turned into so creative uses, and I love it personally. Creative uses of powers are just fucking insanely funny sometimes. then whatever that thing is. I've never seen. Wait. Hang on. So. I'm not dead. Yet. So, hang on. I have a question here. I thought personas could only be seen by other persona users. Kind of like stands again. So why is everyone here just able to see this persona if... I mean, I could again be completely fucking wrong. Can just anyone see a persona, or is that only like specific people? Also, the character who controls Italian meatballs and literally has invoked his stand to be able to heal people with his food is fucking based. And I kind of wish that they were around because my back could fucking use them. Anyway. This is a persona. To put it simply, it's like another version of me born from my mind. My persona lets me create fire or protect myself while I fight. The persona can do varies from person to person. Paladin! Something else appears from behind Aegis's back. Hold on. The headaches. Yeah, so wait. So how the hell can they be viewed here? If they can only be... Wait. In their specific world, Dark Hour, TV World, Palace. We're going to ignore what half of those are, because you just mentioned palaces were the mindscape. But if that's the case, then that means that, one, they can affect the material plane, and two, can't be seen in that material plane. So why can they be visible here? Whatever. Monsieur, it would seem the situation is more complicated than we thought. And these personas, they remind me of the giant we encountered last night while pursuing the phantom thieves. You're right. Miranda approaches Yukio and studies her persona with fascination. Oh, it's so beautiful. Thank you. And Aegis's persona looks so cool. Personas are amazing. Thank you. So this is a robot who has enough of a soul to summon Athena. Okay then. What a very good eye, Mira-chan. Personas are incredible. So all three of you can use this persona ability? Yes, that appears to be the case. There are differences in our persona. I am not pulling the pin on that hand grenade. There are differences in how our personas manifest and are summoned, but all three of us have awakened our personas and can use this power. I think I figured out what everyone who's summoned them here has in common. About us being summoned here. Has anything like this happened before? Let's start talking about this shit. D-waves. It's a type of wave that... Wow, we don't even get the option to skip the explanation anymore. Because there was one, I forget which event it was, that we were actually given the opportunity to either view it for ourselves, the full explanation, or skip it because we already knew the answer. There's occurred, some must be what brought us here. Yeah, we still don't know exactly what D-waves are, but if we take out their source, the gatekeeper, he'll be free to go back home. Looks like we'll have to fight. If that's what it takes for us to return home, I would like to help as well. I'll lend a paw too. Well, we're gonna be heading into fights. As a fun fact, there of course a specific here that I'm not gonna question any of that shit. I'm just going to assume it makes sense in setting and move on, otherwise I'm gonna start questioning mechanics too much, and we're already an hour and a half into the stream. However, I do want to point out again, technically speaking, the Lycoris Recoil collab never actually had us fight Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper just kind of woke up on his own. Soldiers, I guess you do look the part. I am a weapon created to suppress shadows. beings that are hostile to humans. In other words, combat is my specialty. I would appreciate the ability to assist you. So you're kind of like a Nikke. A Nikke? Or he just looks at Phantom, Miranda, and Quincy in turn. Do you all have a mission too? You bet. Protect humanity and reclaim the surface. And I believe we're alike. Cool, counting on you too then. Yukiko. I'm just gonna start calling you Yuki for short, because I cannot fucking pronounce your goddamn name. Yuki, who's been listening quietly, raises her hand. I'm fine too. I wouldn't say I'm used to it, but I've fought alongside my friends until now. I don't think I'll hold you back. Alright, but if things get dangerous, listen, fall back. It's an order. Okay, thank you, Commander. I'm very good at running away. There were so many jokes I want to make about this fucker, but I'm pretty sure at least half of them would get this stream taken down, and I'm not trying to do that. Understood. I'll leave command to you, Commander. Good, and then for now, I told the three of them about the Phantom Thief who got away a while back. Okay, so the jokes I'm thinking about making might be accurate. Got it. Let's start by tracking them down. Either I think they've connected to the D-Ways. Either way, either they were someone like us or they're behind this incident. No, because that would be Gatekeeper. I mean, these could be some of the monsters Gatekeeper is summoning. Gatekeeper has summoned antagonistic forces from other worlds before. Most specifically that we have noticed again being the Evangelion things. And actually Stellar Blades Raven, technically. God damn it, Slimesy. Alright, what do we need to do? Just leave them to us. Only a Phantom Thief can take on another Phantom Thief. 2 hours before the first person lost consciousness. In a back alley in the dark. A man in filthy, tattered clothes staggers down the street. It's all his fault. Yeah, that... This motherfucker again? That damn commander hadn't shown up at the coin rush. It was the same thing at the Maid Cafe. I could have gotten back on my feet if it wasn't for him. The man slips and falls face first into the mud. The man lies face down in the mud. As a lone spider crawls past him, then an invisible wave tears through him. His body convulses violently. Sickening cracks and pops ring out from within him. Can someone do that to my spine? I'm not trying to be dark here, but my spine really... fuck. My back just really needs to, stop being this fucking tense. I slouch too much too, which doesn't help, but... What's this? My body, there's something inside. The convulsing stops and his body goes limp. A few moments later, with a gruesome tear, something that should never exist bursts out of his back. Okay then.
I'm going to finish this quickly and get back to the warm water. Reloading.
Step back.
I have no idea what this man in the black mask is, but
Where? Under the light, will you join me, subordinate?
oh, actually the images for the UI look pretty cool.
Take
I don't really care for the burst meter or the... It's a little cartoony, it's what it is. I actually like the image portfolios, though.
Did you see? Your king has won another
That is one of the
victory.
fastest backtracks I've ever seen.
I will protect you as I protect all my subjects.
Maybe it's Joker coming in to kill everyone for a meme. I don't know Joker, so I don't know if that's in character for him or not.
What? Under the light of the
I don't know
kingdom.
this. Again, I don't fucking know this franchise.
I'm glad that's all resolved. But now I...
We return to the Ark with Yuki, Teddy, and Aegis. I'm leaving that one to you, buddy. You know this franchise and I don't. I'm sorry, I couldn't get you masks. Huh? I noticed you'd been looking at mine for a while. I'm sorry, it wasn't on purpose. I just thought it looked kind of cool. Is that so? Oh, she's smiling. She's happy. Then if today's mission is a success, I'll accept you as temporary members of the Thieves of Justice. Me too, me too. I want a cool mask too. Certainly. Does that include me? Of course. Why, you don't like it? What do the Thieves of Justice do? Naturally, we carry out Phantom Thief missions in the name of justice. After all, that's who we are. Phantom thieves who fight for justice, well? I guess there are people like Robin Hood. Okay, I get it. Soon we arrive at the rooftop of the building where we met the Phantom Thieves yesterday. This is where we almost caught them. You think they'll make a return? Just as Quincy said yesterday. The route across the rooftops are limited. And Phantom Thieves are criminals always return to the seat of the crime. Without fail. I still don't know who the fuck that is, but okay, if you're certain, Slimesy. That's right, there was a scene like that in a movie. She and I don't know who the Shay is, but okay. Or she? Key? No, Key would be without the E. Key? I'm gonna go with she. That's wrong, but... what, is it right? Chie? 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 I'm gonna stick with she. So, like the bathhouse scene in 31... Wait, what the fuck? 31 Jump Street? What kind of movies have you been watching? I heard about that from Yoski. It's one of those everybody knows things, right? Now I'm very curious. If you'd like, I can tell you more about the Phantom Thieves. Come on, tell me. Don't encourage her. Just then, two shadows land on the rooftop next to ours. You guys... I just remembered I'm using the same voice for both of them. You guys again? They're here. An ambush? Maybe I'll do this voice for the cat instead of... An ambush? You guys really want to catch us, huh? But we haven't done anything that'd get us arrested. It's not like we've done anything yet, at least. There's something we'd like to ask you. Where have you come from? And where do you go? 'Cause if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd have been married a long time ago. We don't have to answer that, or... He is correct. They are under no obligation to answer us. They do have the right to remain silent. I love Polly so much. The Phantom Thief in the metal masks looks at the cat-like figure. I didn't use my ability this time. Wait, what? Mona, maybe we should try talking to them. They don't look like enemies. We might be able to get some information if nothing else.
Fine. But if I think we're in danger, I'm finding us an escape route.
Alright, I agree. Thanks to Miranda, it seems we've proven to me no harm. Miranda is certainly a character. Good job, Miranda. Really? Thank you. I half expected to see like the little heads that come up on the side of Helltaker with a success from there. Helltaker was a fucking great game. I've been trying to 100% the sequel game, but it's hard. It's really fucking hard. The Phantom Thief in the metal mask turns to face me. Can we talk for a minute? We're just trying to figure shit out. Alright, it looks like we both need information. Let's head somewhere else first. There's a cafe that's been helping us out, so... Just then, a dark shape shimmers in a view behind the two Phantom Thieves as though silently observing them. In the next instant, it lunges as the two of them stand locked in their standoff. Watch out! Sakuya! Kindoki Doji! I forget there's comics for Helltaker. I should read those eventually. As Yuki and Teddy call out, fire and ice burst forth, freezing and burning the charging shadow. With an eerie shriek, the shadow dissipates into nothing. Fire pillars and chunks of ice appear. And they were launched at the shadow. No fucking shit! I recall explaining personas to you just a little while ago. Why does this surprise you? I never imagined it would look like this. It's like magic. Turns out we're not the only ones surprised. Personas? Wait, no, that's the wrong one.
Personas? Those guys are Persona users too!
Silence falls over the area. Commander, I thought you said we were going somewhere else. Why has everyone gone quiet? They were just about to tell you the cafe that's been illegally helping them out and potentially harboring criminals. I'm liking Aegis so far, I'll admit. I'm just screwing around with it, but still.
You're about to witness my ultimate performance.
I like Phantom's gun. Oh, can we get to see the, what's it called again? Damn it, I wanted to see that. Alright, maybe should I start with Persona? If I do end up getting these games, should I start with the first game and just work my way up? Or start with the 5th game and play one of the 6 renditions of it? After calling a temporary truce with the mysterious Phantom Thieves, we agreed to talk things over at their hideout. When we arrive... Aid! Oh, how wonderful to see you again. I'm sorry, Master. We're about to close. Do you know Miss Queen, Master? ¿Qué? Pretend the first she doesn't exist. Atlas does. God damn, the fucking shade. Aid is here to greet us. You two know each other? Yes, Miss Queen. This is my... Oh, Master? Wait. Yeah, I think she's getting the wrong idea.
Are you like a regular at the maid cafe or something, bro?
Maid cafe? Never heard of that bear before. But it looks like such a fun place. I'm getting all warm and fuzzy. Allow me to explain. A short while later, after we settle into our seats inside the cafe, Ada brings us over our drinks and fills us in. Not long ago, the two of them came by while I was closing the cafe for the day. They seemed to be going through something, so I invited them to stay in the guest rooms attached to the cafe for the time being. I still haven't heard the full story, though. How come? Aid looks over at the two of them and smiles gently. I thought they'd tell me when the time was right, and I understand what it's like to have something you'd rather not talk about. Like your bunny outfit? I didn't realize. The girl called Queen bows her head. Thank you again for taking us in, even though we couldn't tell you much. You're very welcome. Aid gives a polite bow. I'll be on my way then. Please do carry on. Alright, I'll explain everything later. Wow, she seems so warm and kind. Hands off, Teddy. I will get a fucking taxidermy expert in here. Well then. The girl looks at me. Allow me to introduce myself. Nice to meet you. You can call me Queen. I was thinking of this earlier too. It's an unusual name. It's a code name. We gotta protect our identities. I'm Mona. I'm Wolfie. Nice to meet you. I know we got off on the wrong foot, but you don't seem like a bad person. Glad to hear that the protagonist plot armor is protagonist aura is working. I'm Phantom. These are my fellow Phantom thieves, Quincy and Miranda. Phantom looks at Yuki, Teddy, and Aegis. It seems they're in a similar predicament to yours. I am Yukiko Amagi. Please call me Yuki because Yukiko keeps confusing the person narrating. I've been Dally narrating and I love it if you called me Teddy. You may call me Aegis. Phantom, Quincy, Miranda, Yuki, Teddy, and Aegis. It's nice to meet you all. I'm surprised we don't have Delta. Maybe this is before Delta gets involved, I guess. So I guess this takes place before Arcana's event too then. Because Delta's event canonically should be happening right after Arcana's. Just based on the fact of when they're set up. And that hard mode cutscene directly leads into Delta's Phantom Thief mission. Queen sits down on the sofa. You said you had something to ask me. Yeah. I sit across from her and take a sip from this disgusting sledge people call coffee. Were you guys summoned? I mean, you suddenly ended up here from another world, right? Queen takes a sip of her coffee too. Yeah, though I still can't believe it. You're telling me. The cat sitting next to Queen, who introduced himself as Mona, nods along and helps himself to the snacks Aid put out for us. A talking cat? Unbelievable! I'm not a cat. Look who's talking. You're pretty weird looking yourself. You're acting like it's completely normal. I feel another headache coming on. The Phantom Thief events always bring those. I'm sure you're surprised. He does look like a cat after all. Even back in our world, beings like Mona are pretty rare. I see. Anyway, the three of you are in pretty much the same situation. You're all summoned to this world, and as you put it, you're all Persona users. D-Wave talk. Okay, I get it. So basically, we beat up this gatekeeper thingamajig, we can go back to our home. And then there's only one thing we need to do. Gotta go right over to his house, knock on the door like we're trying to sell him a new water heater, and then jump him. Yeah, we need to figure out where that alley is first. Right, so you don't know where he's hiding. Well, we've got to secure our route before we can reach the treasure ourselves. Yeah, you're right. Is there anything we can do to help pinpoint its location? We'd like to work together so we can get back to our own world. Thank you. A few things we're gonna ask. Can you tell me about what the fuck happened when you summoned Kia? Where were you? What was going on? All that stuff. Queen sets her coffee cup down. We were summoned 3 days ago. I don't remember exactly what we were doing before that, but when I came to, Mona and I were in an alley between some buildings. Then we were attacked by what almost seemed to be shadows. They looked just like the thing that attacked us earlier. They weren't particularly strong, but they were more of them than I expected. I could take them down with my persona, but they were a little different from the shadows I know.
They were like shadows, but not quite. I still don't know what the fuck they were. Anyway, when we ran into you yesterday and today, we were out taking care of business. We figured there was a chance others like us had been summoned here too, so we were investigating while we were at it. Hang on. As I listened to their story, something doesn't add up, so I cut in. You were summoned 3 days ago? Yeah, 3 days ago. Phantom. When was the Phantom Thief video you showed me filmed? It was taken 8 days ago. Phantom Thief? You're saying there are more Phantom Thieves here besides us?
Yeah, before we met you, there'd been a sighting of a Phantom Thief. We were tracking them down when we ran into you. Back then, I just assumed one of you was the person in the video. So the video was already circulating before we were summoned. Give me 1 second.
And that's me laying down a bit, because I'm a fucking lazy person.
So the video was already circulating before we were summoned. Can you show it to me? Here. Phantom plays the video.
It's definitely a shadowy figure, but their build doesn't match ours. Gotta be someone else.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Right. So there's a third person involved. Interesting.
I will punish all wrongdoers.
Okay, chat, once again, how much money are we putting on it being Joker? Or do you think Shift Up paid the money to get their hands on Joker for this event?
Under the light of the kingdom.
Yeah, no, those like little cute little animations. I liked those portraits for the burst animation, for the bursts.
It looks like I've won this game.
Right, so there's a third person involved. So D-Waves. Yeah, there were several occurrences not long ago. I've marked the locations here. Right in the middle of downtown. 5 blue circles are marked in the heart of downtown, with a 6th on the outskirts. Immediately dispatch nearby personnel, of course. Joker or the man in the black mask? You know what, thank you. I don't really like spoilers, so... Sorry, just started trying to scratch at a fucking scab on my arm again. I found no trace of it. Instead, there was a slight discrepancy in the timing of the D-Waves. This one appeared a week ago, while the rest all appeared 2 days. I was talk yesterday. The first person summoned was a week ago. No, wait, you said you only heard about it yesterday, so I guess that would make it 8 days ago. Yep, other... Excuse me, very tired today. One other person was summoned here by the D-Wave. They arrived right before you did.
So the Phantom Thief in the video is the person who got summoned. Also, so what do we think of the new voice for the guy? We stuck on with this? Or are we going back to using the same voice I gave Teddy? Because I don't really care about either of them. So we could do either way. Personally, I'm kind of leaning toward this one for Mona, just because who fucking cares? Kind of like a chain smoker. Make it a little, okay, I guess we're fucking keeping this one. Or do I switch them between them? Go back to this for Mona. And this for Teddy. Nah, fuck that. We're sticking with this one for Mona.
I'm not sure. If this isn't you guys, then we're basically back to square one with the investigation. After, let's say, quietly for a while, Yuki speaks up. However, Yuki turns on the TV with a note or a thermone. Just then a news report about the recent cases of people falling unconscious comes on. according to what Leona-san told me, these incidents started about a week ago. Don't you think that's around the same time that person was summoned? It also appears to be connected to the location where the monster was sighted.
You mean those things that look like shadows?
Yes, from what I have observed, the enemy of Mona-san's group was fighting. It appeared to differ from the shadows I am familiar with. Its form and overall presence are similar, but there's something different about it. Yes, I thought the same.
They smell different too.
Commander, have you ever seen anything like a shadow in this world? I mean, something like that monster from before?
Not at all. We fight raptures, but they're a biomechanical mess.
In that case, this is the first time they've appeared in this world. They started appearing around the same time as Persona universes. They might be connected to us somehow. We may be able to defeat them with our personas. I've been wondering, what are these shadows like in your world? I understand they're your enemies, but what are they? This might be a little complicated. Shadows are actually a lot like the persona I use. They're another version of yourself, in a way. Teddy and I both had parts of ourselves we had been unconsciously suppressing that turned into shadows. But instead of rejecting them, we accepted them and they became personas. They're a little different from the shadow-like things in this world, though.
Looks like the shadows we know are a little different from the ones Yuki and the others know.
In our case, shadows are the rulers of palaces. They are beings born of the distorted desires of powerful individuals. They're not exactly another version of a person, but there are some similarities. My case is rather different. The shadows we fight appear during the dark hour. A space-time separate from the one we normally inhabit. They're extremely dangerous beings that devour the human mind.
So wait, Persona has retconned this fucking game's main enemy 3 times? At least. That's what I'm getting out of this.
So even though you're all Persona users, your Personas also work differently.
Well, it's bugging me, but I don't think we need to worry about that one right now. The real problem is those shadow-like things in this world.
Yeah, they're attacking people.
We have to stop it.
Maybe the D-Waves changed them.
Yeah, it's a possibility. Or it could just be that if Atlas couldn't be fucked to keep them consistent, Shift Up couldn't either.
Well, I call them D-Shadows to differentiate them.
Good point. If they're different from the shadows we know, we should probably call them something else. But they're still shadows. Only Personas can defeat. Well, we haven't tried shooting them with a fucking gun yet. But, you know, we're just gonna say only Personas can defeat them for now. We should probably be on the front lines either way.
The D-Waves changed them. That might not be true anymore. We'll have to fight them first, analyze battle data, and come up with a good strat.
That sounds like a plan.
Can we pause for a second? While we're talking, Queen absentmindedly lines up 4 sugar cubes in a row. Before we go looking for a gatekeeper, it feels like there are too many issues tangled together. Let me sort out exactly what's happening first.
Go for it.
First, the 5 of us were summoned here to the Ark 3 days ago. 5 days before that, someone else. That brings the total number of people summoned to the Ark to 6. Since that person isn't any of us, they're most likely the remaining Phantom Thief. Then there's the massive loss of consciousness and the D-Shadows. which are different from the shadows we know. Altogether, that's 4 incidents that have occurred since the D-Waves began, with the D-Shadows being the most recent. Oh, that's very easy to understand. That's right. That's right, you're very smart. Naturally, Queen's a strategist of the Phantom Thieves. Strategists, I ought to consider recruiting one for the Thieves of Justice as well. Just has been listening to the sketch and speak some. From my perspective, the 3rd and 4th incidents, the loss of consciousness case and the D-Shadows are highly likely to be connected. It just places something down. The shadows I fought attacked people, and those that attacked became completely listless, sorry. Oh, she put the 3rd sugar cube on top of the 4th. The loss of consciousness cases are very similar. That leads me to believe the people who lost consciousness may have been attacked by the D-Shadows. Yuki points to the 1st sugar cube. I can't stop thinking about the first person who was summoned here. It could be one of us. But I always wonder if they might be connected to the D-Shadow or just another Phantom Thief. It might be worth looking at for them while we take down the D-Shadows. No, if it's a Persona user one of you fuckers know, they'll probably want to join us as soon as they can. I think we've got everything sorted out for the most part. Time to finish the coffee. To protect the Ark, I need to find the source of the D-Waves and defeat the Gatekeeper. Might be hard to believe, but that's the only way for you to get back to your own world. I trust you, Commander. Oh, wait, wrong one.
I trust you, Commander. If we're both trying to take down the Gatekeeper, no reason we can't walk together.
Mona takes my outstretched hand. Looking forward to working with you, Mona. Queen.
Yeah, you got a deal.
Likewise, we still have a lot to learn about this world. I shake hands with Queen too. So where should we start? Like I said, we're not familiar with here, so we would like you to take the lead. Just like when we were looking for you guys. I pull out the tablet Anderson gave me. Let's start by asking around. I took the headphones off so I can't really hear right now, mostly because my ears were starting to fucking hurt.
Please bring me luck. This luck will keep me going.
Alright, so we have the plot set up.
Under the light of the kingdom. Oh, the time has come.
This is 11
Let's
and
give it
not
our all.
12 because I kind of do want this part to be kind of done with soon.
As usual, the thief comes out victorious.
This is taking so long. We arrive at the farthest location of blah 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 blah. Nobody's here. Figures, it's been 5 whole days. Sorry, part of my hand. My wrist was swollen. Or not wrist, my arm. Right where his scab is, so I was just checking it out. It's been 5 whole days. Shetty, you think you can find them? Sorry, Yuki-chan. This is too much for a little bear like me. Everything here smells completely unfamiliar. Oh, this is very hard. Ah! The sound of footsteps draws us closer. Find anything? No, just a back alley covered in spider webs.
I don't see any D-Shadows.
Well, can't be helped. I'll have to check the security footage from the surrounding area. Whoa, it's a monster. I heard a scream. It's a that-away. Stay back. We follow the screams into a back alley. It's around the corner. Find a black shape, a D-Shadow attacking a man.
Phantom, Miranda. After getting shot, the D-Shadow reels as if in pain. It's working. Your attacks are getting through. Woo! I'm always a fan of knowing that shooting the enemy kills it. It is a good thing to confirm in situations like this. The D-Shadow appears to be taking damage from the Nikke attacks. In that case, I will join in. Aegis fires the weapon in her hand. Phantom and Miranda finish reloading, and Quincy joins in too. Moments later, the D-Shadow collapses and dissipates. Yukiko checks on the civilian. You okay? Yeah. Talk about timing. It popped out the moment you said that shit. Commander. Yeah? Just to confirm, it's not legal to fire guns in the middle of the city here, correct? Well, we have a cop with us, so anything's legal. Of course not. The ACPU is here. You guys might want to run. I'll take care of it. I'll leave it to you. When Polly arrives on the scene, I explain I'm on a mission, and even contact Deputy Commander Anderson. I barely managed to smooth things over after our shootout in broad daylight in the middle of the arc, though. Short while later, I rejoin the group. Instructor over here. Did everything work out? Yeah, eventually. Commander, are you someone really important? You got everything sorted so quickly. I know what you call yourself a commander, but you're really the one calling all the shots. You go around ordering everyone to wait on me, Bearlease. Bearlease. Teddy, I can't. Oh well, you have no sense of your sense of humor is terrible. I'm sorry. This is bad. Yuki won't stop laughing. Sorry, go on. Right, the commander's the one calling the shots. Well, technically. Well, for someone with that much power, he sure spends a lot of time getting his hands dirty. Somehow I feel like trouble would still find him if he puts a do not disturb sign on his door. It has. While you're away, we engaged in further battles with D-Shadows. Any hurts? Any victims? No, however, there is one matter of concern. Yes. There were 12 more battles. What? Fortunately, there was no need for that. They dealt with them using their personas. Neat. Yeah, it was like magic. Thanks, you guys saved my ass. That's fine, they weren't that strong. Yeah, I guess you guys are used to fighting. If we weren't, you wouldn't have made a deal with it. Yes, I fucking would have, to shut you up. Next time there is a battle, just to watch us shine. Cool. For now, it would be best to return to the cafe. That's true. We should figure out where we're going next. And I'm getting pretty hungry. Speaking of, I need a fucking drink. Hello, Aid. What's up? As soon as we reach the cafe, Aid comes running out. Are you alright? I heard there'd been an accidental discharge. Oh, it's fine. I'm relieved to hear that. In that case, would you... Oh, fuck me. I keep pressing the button too fast. Would you mind coming over here for a moment? The rest of you as well. Something the matter? It's really nothing, really. I prepared a little gift for you. Oh, isn't this the building where you're letting us stay? Yes, and... It looks at Yuki and Aegis. I've prepared a few more rooms so everyone may stay here. As no outsiders are permitted inside this building, I hope you and the other ladies will make yourself at home, Commander. Oh, like a hideout. Yes, precisely. I imagine you'll need somewhere to hold your tactical meetings. Thanks as always, Aid. Think nothing of it. Oh wait, Velvet should... Wait, hang on. Velvet should be involved now. Ah, sorry, I'm getting a drink. But I say this for a reason. Velvet is and made for you, as we've confirmed with the douchebag from Velvet's events being, you know, one of the first victims of the shadow, allegedly. As well as that, we should have Velvet involved because this is the exact type of thing that Velvet shines at. Espionage, sneakery, and doing something that needs to get taken out. You know, like when Velvet put a bullet in Pretty's skull. Or if there's anything else I can help you with, please don't hesitate to ask. It needn't even be related to everyday matters. I'd be just as happy to assist with intelligence work or infiltration. Aid also does have her bunny outfit. How weird does that sound to someone who doesn't know the lore of this game? You've really thought of everything, Aid. You might actually have what it takes to become a phantom thief. Hey, that wouldn't be half bad going soaring across the rooftops with us. A phantom thief? Aid looks at me as if asking for help. He meant more like an agent than a phantom thief. An agent? It's nothing at all, Miss Timona. Instructor, check this out. The news is playing on her phone. Breaking news! We have obtained the first footage of the monster and we're bringing it to you exclusively. As you can see, the monster appears as a shapeless black mass, almost like a shadow. My apologies, we've just received another breaking update. Reports of the monster or sightings pouring in from across the Ark. We're also hearing that an increasing number of unconscious citizens are being found throughout the Ark. Well, fuck. Well, we gotta do something. No, it wasn't anything in our deal about D-shadows or people losing their consciousness, but... Hey, I can't just sit back and watch. We'll help with this too. Yeah, we can't just sit back and do nothing either. I think Leona-san was worried about this too. Teddy, are you with us? Of course! They gave us a place to stay and kept our bellies full. It's time we repaid the favor. I am a leopard and created to eliminate shadows. Even if I am in another world, and even if these are merely seeing similar to them, but it does not change my purpose. I just had another Dragon Ball Z abridged flashback. All I can think about is the fucking line from Android 18, or not 18, Android 16 when getting ready to fight Sail. He has approximately 1.18% Goku. These parameters are acceptable. I will help resolve this incident. Thanks, guys. Let's go. Oh. Let's check it out. One or two more missions. We'll figure it out in a second. Oh, and the minigame's out too. I kind of want to take a quick break from the campaign just because it's frying my fucking head right now. Just don't need all yeah, there's two more. Okay, let's check out the minigame. So this should have been available after Mission 5, by the way. Let me also just fix up my keyboard again, because I have a feeling I'm going to fucking need it, right? Also, speaking of minigames and collabs, do y'all remember the Resident Evil minigame and how it came back for the Arc Rangers event? I fucking hated the skin change they gave us for it. I unironically preferred it just be with the Resident Evil skin with just like the more gritty, cool looking guns. I think the fucking Power Rangers guns, like, yeah, whatever, they're weird and neat, but I just don't like it for that game. So that's where this was. Phantom pulled something out of a dusty box. What's that? It's called Midnight Phantom Runner. It's a simulation I had custom made a while ago. We made it so that the new Phantom Thieves could train in safety. Are these drawings supposed to be the Thieves of Justice? Indeed, the cartridge is truly one of a kind. I asked the creator to make a very difficult Phantom Thief simulator for the Thieves of Justice. Ooh. So you're gonna make Yuki, Teddy, and Aegis train with this? Oh, yeah, because those were the only three we had access to at that point. Precisely. We must soon go out and catch the Phantom Thieves who are disrupting the Ark's night. I'm sorry. Phantom pulls out a piece of paper. Yeah. Maybe a verbal explanation would help more than the manual. You know what? Never mind. I'm the type who learns by doing anyway. Oh, excellent idea. No better way to learn than by trying it for yourself. It's a fairly simple simulation, so it won't be hard. Avoid any figures who are not Thieves of Justice members, run through the Ark at night, and collect coins. There are loads of helpful items, so be sure to put them to use. When eventually the ground you're on will begin to collapse, so move quickly. Time limits? Yeah, but it has to do with the in-game lore. You see, the simulated Ark, there's all sorts of dark forces scheming behind the scenes. The lore dump. Let's just play the game. I actually kind of like this image here. You can kind of see some little comparisons to the thieves, who's where. Okay, my guild members have already done a lot of shit, I guess. Let's see how this goes. Okay, let's see how this goes. That was Delta. Oh shit. Running. Yeah, Delta's in this game. So this should be after Delta's a member of the Thieves of Josh. It. We're disappearing gimmick is so bullshit. Yep, crap, run. Ow, the floor killed me. Yay. Let's try that one more time. I'm actually not as big a fan of this one. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's, stubborn pride. The only reason I'm not quitting this fucking thing yet. Yeah, basically, the goal for the most part isn't even really to collect coins, it's to go further on the map.
further on the map you go, the more likely you are to get more coins, I feel. That's why we just keep running. I do like that Delta just shows up on occasion even though she's not in this fucking event for some reason. I mean, I guess that's a good thing though, because Delta in here would just clutter the screen with just how many people we already have. Aid? Ow. I thought Aid was on our side. Shit. That floor catching up to me is not good. I get heals from this, right? Good, good. Ah! Yep. Oh! I guess that was... Nope, no, 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 no. Do not want to retry. Do not want to retry. I don't care about this stupid game. Oh, wow. You can't even technically get a failing grade. Yeah, there's a couple missions in here that I'll probably clear over time. Oh. Interesting. Oh. Okay. We're almost done with story 1 now.
I'll have this all taken care of before sunrise.
Alright, 2 more cutscenes, thank God.
I roll a step back.
I'm waiting for nightfall.
Let's test under the light of the kingdom. Oh, Shamir.
Yeah, another interesting thing too, just to talk about. I know people were actually commenting on the shooting animation for the Persona characters. Some people were complaining that they were not what they expected it would be turned into, but I think that's fine. To just leave it not bad. Jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle. We're back, we're back. Good work, everyone. Aid welcomes us back after our Phantom Thief missions. You stayed after work to wait for us? Oh, sweet of you. Well, tidying up took longer than expected today. I prepared some light refreshments, so please help yourself. I feel like everyone loves Aid. Thanks, as always. I'm so glad I get to enjoy your delicious cooking. You're very welcome. Aid steps a little closer. How are things coming along? I haven't really run into any major problems, but it just never ends. Right? Those D shadows, you can take down as many as you want, but they just keep coming. And it feels like the damage keeps getting worse. The numbers are steadily increasing. We can't hope to deal with them alone. The fact that we can't freely use our firearms in the heart of the Ark puts us at a grave disadvantage. There might be a state of emergency declared, but with the D-waves involved, they won't. Sorry. Even so, we're not gonna give up. That said, it doesn't look like anything useful turned up from the security footage. Yeah, we went through everything and it still came up empty. If
they had the distinctive look like Teddy or Mona, it'd be one thing, but if they're just an ordinary person, no way to tell them apart. So the only lead we have right now is the first person who was summoned. Commander, didn't you say you had a plan? Protocol squad look into this. Protocol? They specialize in intelligence gathering. I asked them to cross-reference the people in the security footage against the ARC's national database. We find anything who isn't, and we'll find them. Can you do that? You really know a lot of people. So you're checking everyone. It's a simple but reliable method. Yeah, but if this doesn't get us anywhere, I need to figure out another plan. For now, let's focus on keeping the D shadows at bay. Huh? Mona and Teddy both look up at the same time. Looks like you sensed it too.
I think I picked up on something.
What's going on? I just got a bad feeling. Anyone besides me and Teddy pick up on it? Seeing us all shake our heads, Mona holds out a hand. Let me see the map. Here, Mona takes a tablet and checks the map. Let's see if we're here. It should be around here. Mona points to a spot on the map. Somewhere on the outskirts of the Ark.
I think it came from that way. What's around here?
Queen looks at the map. Isn't that the place with the tall partition? I saw it once before. Yeah, it's called the Outer Rim. Sense of foreboding suddenly washes over me. I'll explain on the way. Let's go.
I'll reload. No need for
今の感覚を忘れないようにね。
A short while later, we arrive at the Outer Rim partition. And then... What's all this? Spider webs. They seem a bit... The Outer Rim partition is covered in what looks like spider webs.
Those aren't ordinary spider.
Oh wait, no. Those aren't ordinary spider webs. No, I can't do the fucking voice anymore. Maybe next week. Those aren't ordinary spider webs. They're huge. The strands are thick enough to see. I'm getting the same feeling here I told you about. It's coming from here. Step back, everyone. As everyone is backed away, I nod to Phantom, Miranda, and Quincy. The webs are slightly damaged by the barrage, but before the Nikkes can even finish reloading, they regenerate and return to their original state. That startled me. Sorry, should have warned you. I'm sorry, I'm still just not used to the sound of gunfire. Oh, so you're not the one who tries to self-fire upon to get stronger, I guess. Yeah. I think that's Commander, would it be alright if I borrowed a gun next time too? It's you're not a soldier, right? I'm not sure you should give a gun to a civvy who's never used one before. Actually, I normally carry a I normally got a heater on me. It's a model gun, which means I can't use it as a weapon in my world, so I've just been keeping it stored away. But in our battles, model guns work just like real ones. Right, so we try to handle them as if they're real guns. I mean, a real gun's more dangerous than a model one. Besides, you can fight just fine with your persona. True, but if I could use a gun, it'd be easier to coordinate with the Nikkes. I feel the same. If only I could have fought alongside them without hesitating. What's the big deal? They might not technically be soldiers, but from what I've seen lately, they know their way around a good scrapping. And if they don't, I'll teach them. Yep, we're gonna do it right. Do it right. Training, practice, mindset you need when handling a gun, I suppose. Anyway, I know someone who'd be good fit, and I'll go back and set something up. So it's training then. Thank you, Commander. I'll do my best. Alright then, I'll give it everything I got. Just make sure you teach me the difference between a model gun and the real thing. That is the dumbest sentence I have ever said. I'll do my very best too. We're not giving this thing a heater, right? You're being such a meanie, Commander, but I know you'd never threaten anyone like that. I believe learning the Nikke's combat techniques would be highly effective. If you'd introduce me to them, I would like to undergo this training as well. Well, when in Rome, right? Looking forward to the training, but I'm counting on you too, Quincy. I don't really need any training, though. Oh, of course. You're an excellent shot. Well, this is a pleasant atmosphere. Alright, is it Joker? Who the fuck? Oh, god damn it. Take it you recognize me, even in this form. You could say that someone, or rather something, gave me another chance. The man raises his hand, and the spiderwebs covering the partition even move more dense. What? Remarkable, isn't it? My new power. Sam points at me and the surrounding spiderwebs come hurtling at me like harpoons. Jonna! Ooh, what's this? An attack from Queen's persona. Instantly wipes out the advancing spiderwebs. For now, I'll fight the way I always have. Commander, your orders? Yeah, fuck him up. I slowly lower myself. Back away. Hiding behind you girls, are we? It seems I overestimated you. With a strand of webbing fly straight at me. If I want to take down a villain, I've got to team up with my comrades. Quincy! Here we go. Queen and Miranda lay down suppressive fire as Quincy and the others summoned their... as Queen and the others summoned their personas to keep him occupied. Meanwhile, Quincy helps me retreat. A villain. The man comes to a stop and looks down at his twisted hands. A villain, you say? He suddenly stopped. What do you suggest we do, Monsieur? Fuck him up! Got it. Even as we back away, the man keeps staring down at his hands. Very well, I'll be a villain. Thick strands of web descend from above as his body begins to rise. So you're running away too? Well, you could say that for now. If we fought right now, the odds wouldn't be in my favor. Your Nikkes are one thing, but those individuals with their unusual powers are just too unpredictable. As you know, I tend to be rather cautious. Glance over to see the rest of the group has already summoned their personas and taken up battle positions. I'll give you 2 weeks. Oh, generous. That's how long it'll take my webs to spread across the arc. Life has a way of turning things around, don't it? I once resented you, but now I'm pretty grateful. It's thanks to you I got this power, you know. Consider this my way of repaying the favor. I'll see you again in 2 weeks. Well, next week, actually, for us. The man gives a theatrical bow. Until then, I hope your time with my shadow is in my arc. With that, he vanishes along the spiderwebs hanging in midair. What the heck was that? Big grin of his really creeped me out. Yeah, he had some weird powers, but he didn't seem like a persona user. If anything, he seemed more like a shadow. I slowly approached the partition. The grotesque writhing web seemed much tougher and denser than before. Do you think he was the first person summoned? Oh, definitely not. He's an arc resident. But it does seem like the D-waves have affected him somehow. I don't know what happened between you and him, but it seems as if he's the one behind all this. I'll have to start by making some paperwork. Look up at the partition covered in spiderwebs. I can't let this shit slide anymore. Understood. I think I hear the man's laughter coming from the other side of the partition as I turn away. Yep, It was a lot. 2.5 fucking hours of my life for this.
今の感覚を
It was a simple
忘れな
opener.
いように
We
ね
have a bit more knowledge of what's going on. I now know more than 0 things about Persona, which, you know what? More than I ever thought I would. Then yeah, once we start doing heart mode and next mode stuff, we'll get Aegis. But we'll get Aegis in a couple days once the mission passes come up. For now, I have a nice bed I would like to be in because I also have homework that needs to be done tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the stream as always, and we will be continuing this shit soon. I'm not gonna do any research, by the way. I'm just gonna see if I figure it out by the end of this. Just a pile of fucking TVs, okay. Phantom is adorable. I love Phantom. I really do. Alright. Well, that was today's day. See y'all for the next time. Peace.